aan ku bilaabay xogyaha guud ee Qaramada Midoobey ayaa maanta soo gaaray magaalada Muqdisho iyadoo Madaxtooyada Soomaaliya ay war ka soo saartay booqashadaasi sida warkan uu ku faahfaahinayo wariyaheena Saleebaan Raage.
Xogyaha guud ee Qaramada Midoobey Antonio Guterres ayaa booqasho maanta waxa uu ku yimid magaalada Muqdisho. Mas'uuliyiinta dawladda oo ugu horeeyay madaxweynaha dalka ayaa Muqdisho ku soo dhaweeyay Antonio Guterres oo markii labaad 6 sano kadib safar ku yimid Muqdisho. magaalada Muqdisho ayaa maanta amnigeeda aad loo adkeeyay waxaana garoonka diyaaradaha cadda ee Muqdisho soo dhaweyn ballaaran loogu sameeyay xogyaha guud ee Qaramada Midoobey Antonio Guterres iyo wafdigii uu hogaaminayay. Markii ay soo degeen waxaa loo soo galbiyay xarunta madaxtooyada ee Soomaaliya. halkaas waxaa kulan uu ku dhaxmaray madaxweynaha dalka Xasan Sheekh Maxamuud iyo xogyaha guud ee Qaramada Midoobey. kulankan iyo booqashada oo ay madaxtooyadu war ka soo saartay waxaa la shaaciyay in madaxweynaha iyo xogyaha guud ee Qaramada Midoobey ay ka wada hadleen dhinacyada muhiimka u ah Qaramada Midoobey ee Soomaaliya marka la eego taageerada Qaramada Midoobey ee Soomaaliya iyo waliba waxyaabaha imika Soomaaliya u baahan tahay in laga taageero. madaxweynaha jamhuuriyadda dalka Xasan Sheekh Maxamuud iyo Antonio Guterres xogyaha guud ee Qaramada Midoobey waxay si wadajir u qabteen shir jaraa'id oo lagu qabtay xarunta madaxtooyada ee Soomaaliya. waxay ka hadleen muhiimadda booqashada Antonio Guterres iyo waliba waxa tani uga dhigan tahay Qaramada Midoobey iyo Soomaaliya.
The visit of Secretary General with his huge tasks and tight schedules is not easy, and on this great occasion of the Ramadan as well, the solidarity that you've shown to the Somali people is highly appreciated. Your Excellency, this time Somalia is making progress. We're moving forward. On the security sector side, Somalia is liberating its country from the scourge of international terrorism, which was there for a couple of decades. On the state building side, we have 5 successful National Consultative Council meeting with the federal member states to build a consensual agreement. On these meetings, we address the contentious issues of the new review of the Constitution and the challenges of the security sector. We have a very good progress in terms of development of national security architecture and development of national federal judiciary system in terms of developing a fiscal federalism for the whole country that manages the whole thing. As of now, we have certain priorities which comes together in 3 main headings. One is liberating the country from the scourge of the terrorism. The other is averting the famine and humanitarian side. And the third is completing the HIBIC point for the reform, economic and financial reform of the country as a major portion of the state building. Somalia is prioritizing investing its people in terms of education and health. Recently, we have started to recruit 10,000 new teachers into the education system so that liberated areas that have never had an opportunity for education will have schooling for their children.
I'm happy to be back in Somalia 6 years after my first visit as Secretary General, not to mention the many visits as High Commissioner for Refugees during more than 10 years. And I want to thank President Hussein Sheikh Mohamud and the government for the warm welcome I enjoyed. This is, above all, a visit of solidarity. Every year, during the holy months of Ramadan, I have the honor of visiting a Muslim country. And today, I am happy to continue this tradition here in Somalia and to fast with you in solidarity. And I wish to thank everyone for allowing me to join in this special time, and I look forward to later sharing an iftar invited by His Excellency the President with a group of distinguished guests. The President and I discussed the government's valuable efforts to tackle terrorism and advance peace and security for everyone. And we underline the importance of an ever stronger collaboration between the federal government and states. Federal and state authorities can count on our support for further advanced state building, and we are particularly encouraged by the recent agreement that was established in relation to the different matters of power sharing. And I'm also here to ring the alarm on the need of massive international support.
Xogyaha Somali Cable, Muqdisho.